Hey, did you make off with that armor while none of us were looking? Because I've gotta admit, you look pretty snazzy in it.
He didn't steal it, if that's what you mean. Bregan gave it to him as a parting gift.
Ah, right. Although it makes sense, I guess. It's like a symbol of rebellion in its own way.
Which is why it should have been your father wearing this, not me.
I don't know. I don't think he could have pulled it off like you, man.
I wonder what the last wearer of this armor was dreaming of for Cyslodia when they decided to rise up and fight.
Who knows? Anyone who could have answered that is long gone. Truth is always lost with the departed.
Are you saying there's no point in trying to understand why they gave up their lives?
No, only that it's impossible to know for sure. Look, I can tell that you're concerned about Cyslodia's future, but we do have other things to take care of. You can't shoulder all of the world's problems, Alphen. If you try to, you'll only find yourself buried by the weight of it all.
Yeah, I know. My path is forward, and I'll do what I can, here and now.
You were born in Calaglia, right, Law?
Oh yeah, it's scalding hot all the time there, so I was shocked when I learned Cyslodia is the exact opposite. Not to mention dark.
Not anymore, thankfully.
How did you even manage to cross the border between realms? All 5 realms are supposed to be closed off, due to the nature of the crown contest.
What? Is this an interrogation now?
I didn't mean it like that. I just figured if a Danon like you was able to slip between realms, it could come in handy later.
Ah, good thinking. I don't think I really did anything all that creative, though.
What? Don't tell me you climbed over the walls of fire.
Oh, hell no. Not even Zeugles could do something that crazy. Nah, I stowed away.
In what?
Oh, you'll like this. The realms don't maintain much contact with each other, but there are resources each is looking to trade for. So, there are cargo convoys from each of the lords that go around a few times a year to lend those resources to each other.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was the only time the gates of Calaglia would ever open up.
Right. Obviously, they don't let Danons ride with them, so I snuck on board inside some cargo instead.
So you were carried out of the realm? You did great not getting caught. Way to go.
Let's just say I've always had a knack for sneaking around since I was little. I was also really desperate to get the hell out of Calaglia at the time. I had more guts than brains that day. If I had to guess, I probably wasn't the first one to ever do something like that. Danon or Renan.
I wonder if that's how Ganabelt, was able to hear about what happened in Calaglia so quickly.
So in other words, we should always assume that the enemy is informed about whatever it is that we may be up to, wherever we go.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Yeah!
Hey. Just great.
Hey!
Good.
What? Is this your idea of atonement?
I never put much thought into what would come after liberation.
Don't expect me to help you with this sort of thing in the future.
Okay, off we go.
There's the Zeugle we were asked to handle.
Come on! See what I can do? We got the advantage.
Good. just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because laws are...
You have to aim for the right area on their back. Between heaven and earth. It's weakened.
This ends now!
A lot of it's buried, but some of it could still be usable.
Only if we drive off the Zeugles, though. Is the area worth the trouble? I suppose we won't be running out of work anytime soon.
Yeah! Sorry.
Damn it.
Hey.
Gotcha! Right!
You seem happy for someone who just went on a wild goose chase.
Hey, when you're free, there's no need to sweat the small stuff.
Oh, it's no skin off my nose. But if we're done here already, can we get back to our mission? We've reached our destination.
Right.
Well? Got it.
Right.
You finally made it.
I won't forgive you. Tempest World.
Lightning Thrust!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Is that the Zeugle we're looking for?
I won't forgive you.
Here I come! Swallow
Don't
blade!
mind if I do.
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart for your heart's content.
Astral energy.
Say no more!
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
I can carve through armor! Slash! Eat this!
Searing flame.
Dragon Swarm!
You're trying to keep up with a wall.
Demons Descend! Flashing Fang!
Easy. Way to go.
Finish without a trace!
Do it. Astral energy.
Say no more!
There's the Zeugle.
Right, here goes!
Happening.
Burn in hell! This one's all mine!
Here. I'm on a roll now. We're in the home stretch, guys. That focus goes double for you. I won't forgive you.
Eat dirt! We did it! My turn! I'm on it!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
Please look up to the girl and say no.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I can carve through armor! Thunder Fang! Swallow Blade! It's on! This one's gonna be
Now,
tough!
here's evil. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Lightning Thrust!
Epic descent! Flashing fang!
Always good to be back in familiar territory. Hmm?
Right!
Damn.
I guess.
Let's see what's going on around here. Oh, hey!
Right.
Yeah!
All right.
Yeah!
Right.
Gotcha!
Yeah!
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Yeah!
Hey.
Did we get everything?
Yeah, let's report back to Bregan. Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I see. All right.
Got it.
What?
That ain't funny. Huh? Hey! What'd you say? That ain't funny. Yeah.
Zephyr's words got through to him. The things he risked his life to say were worth it in the end.
I just hope he got through to others, too.
Might take some time, and I think they'll get there eventually.
No holding back.
This will be a piece of cake!
Eat this!
There you are! Two heads! That's not even fair!
You're mine! I'm on! Dragon
Go for the
Force!
weak point!
Okay, here I go!
Take this!
Soaring Light Spear!
Annihilation!
You're mine!
I can carve through
You're not
them!
done! Vacuum Blade!
Confiscate!
Done! You're mine! No escape! Try harder! Not a chance!
My focus!
Strike!
A chain between heaven and earth!
You're on! I'm on!
A wailing beam! Where are you going?
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll finish you here and now!
Lunar blast!
Incineration Blade! You're mine! Strike!
Here's a
Here I
healing
come!
Got it!
Armor won't save you!
Now's our chance!
Escape! Now it's
Blazing! I'm on a roll now!
Soaring Alpha!
Enemy flag!
Be still!
That frickin' does
A
it!
wailing banshee of
Take
light!
this! Lewis!
In here! Freeze blaster!
Now I'm in the groove!
It's too much!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Talon hurricane!
Water!
Ready and win!
Point blast!
Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade!
Here I come!
I'm on a roll now!
Dragon Force! Burn! Try this!
Will this help?
Explosive ring!
Magic is in!
You picked the wrong fight! Take this! I owe you one!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you. Remember?
Right.
Armor won't save
They're
all
not
finishing
playing around! Watch them!
Try harder! Here I come! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Thrust! Dragon Force!
Will this help?
Here I come! Thrust! Soaring Light Spear!
Dance in your silence!
You're mine!
Where are you going?
No escape! Lightning Thrust!
Here's the healing art creation!
I'm on a roll now!
You're not in your dreams!
Dragon Force!
Armor won't save! I'm on a roll now!
Not today!
Finishing blow!
You'll need to beat me to it, kid.
I'll take on that challenge!
Try this!
Blazing Blazer Spear! Like this! Glimmer Dragon!
Freeze Blazer!
Try harder! My turn! Now! Freely!
Take it down!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds. I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it. Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I see. Right.
Hey. You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't.
Hey!
Well...
Right.
Oh?
All right.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Thanks for letting me stick around, you guys.
Sure. We're happy to have you. But are you sure you don't want to head back to Calaglia?
Yeah, I'm not sure how I can help yet. But for now, I'm going to follow Alphen and see what happens next.
Okay, off we go. Where does that drawbridge connect to?
No idea, but I've seen it get lowered. It can't be lowered from this side anyway, so it's useless to us. Get in, get out!
Did you just heal me?
I need you, remember?
Right.
Bring the whole stretch, guys!
What is this?
You are a hip-hop! That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
We won that by a mile! Further!
You're mine!
I'll crush you!
Illuminate the dark!
Ignite!
Come forward!
It's time! Vacuum blade! First strike!
Law!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Swallow blade! Sword blade out!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord? The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Ignite! Come and face me! Vacuum blade!
Air thrust! You know, Law, watching you really...
Makes you realize what?
Maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes. Well, looky here!
No choice!
Ready to never miss!
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Swarm of Blade! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again.
What's wrong?
Really?
Ah!
Sure.
Hey,
Ah!
Right.
right.
Nice work.
What?
Hey!
Well?
What?
Shion.
What?
Very nice.
Boy, talk about a spry old man.
I can't wait to see him again.
You really liked that apple pie, didn't you?
I hate camping out.
No choice. Here I come.
They got me flanked!
Flame!
Swallow blade.
Without a trace!
Crumble.
More without
Incineration wave. Here I come. Eat dirt. I'm on vacuum blade.
We're in the home stretch, guys!
What she said? Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you,
Me? How come I get singled out?
Barely a blip on our radar.
I guess even someone as fashionable as you wouldn't know a whole lot about Dan and armor, right?
Not really, no. Like, what's with that scarf? I don't remember that being with any of the armor we found back there.
Oh, well, remember how you told me you thought I'd look good wearing some blue? I took your advice to heart and decided to give it a go.
Oh, I see. Well, it suits you.
Would you say I've learned to spruce things up like you suggested?
I wouldn't go that far. This should definitely keep you guys full.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away. Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cyslodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream. The snow stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Geez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
Blade!
in the sky is
Dragon
mine!
Form!
Radiant
Dragon Alpha! Be careful, everyone!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Sweet! Way to go!
Swallow Blade! Dragon... Got fire!
Unstoppable! Let him watch the
Now, all yours!
Eagle Side! By the power of
Take
water!
this! This one's all mine! Smash you!
By the power
Vacuum
of
Blade!
flame!
Dragon Form!
Explosion!
Dragon Form!
Get on
Thunder
there
Fang!
together!
Sword Rain Alpha!
You see what happened there as you crossed me?
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
I guess Menancia is the first place we met. Hala!
Yeah, I was a snake eye and you were a silver sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
Ignite!
Not on my watch! Here goes!
There!
By the power of water!
Bet that shell's hiding something dangerous.
Now! Good boy!
I never miss!
Swallow Blade!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more. They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
No
Here's
choice!
the healing art!
Don't
Mind if I do?
Swallow Blade!
Dragon Shell!
I can carve through armor! Try harder! You're
They
mine!
may look cute stuff, but they're vicious!
Dragon Form!
Flying free! What could they just sit still?
Now! Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Try harder! This time! Dragon Form! Lightning Flash! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done!
Take this! That's enough! Hurricane! Dragon Form! Lightning Thrust! Dragon Shell! Force Blast!
There's always room for improvement.
Take this! I'll smash you! Strike! Eat dirt! Try
Is it hot? Just back it out again! Never miss! Here goes! They're surrounding us!
I'll bash in their defenses!
Glad you're not there using it!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Freeze Lancer!
Thunder Fang!
Freeze Lancer!
Dragon
Yeah,
Form!
healing art!
Super Swallow Dead!
First aid!
I'll burn it all! Flaming Pillar! Fire!
Maleficent! A wailing banshee of lightning!
Great!
Just walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it, the ceiling's not gonna come down on us, is it? No backing down!
Come and face me! This one's all mine!
Smash you!
Try this!
Light Astral Energy!
Explosive ring! No escape! Swirl of blade! Now! You're mine! No escape! Thunder! Swirl of blade!
That freaking does it!
Waters of creation!
Eat dirt!
I hope this thing is medically approved.
Here I come!
Now!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I think I'm getting stronger.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
If it's in the sky, it's mine! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What'd she say? Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Take this!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got it.
Yes, ma'am.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I'll smash you!
No
Shattering
escape!
pieces!
That was all mine!
Now
Swirling
it's over.
blade!
Do it! Here you go!
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Not here! I'm on! I'm not done! Dragon
And
Swarm!
this well!
Thunder!
Watch this!
Swirl blade!
Photon
Swirling
Tornado!
Alpha! Remove!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
No backing down!
I'll take you all on!
A wailing lightning!
Incineration wave! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cysloden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay, it's not creepy.
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? We're finally here. Elde Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elde Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you all right, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he?